This brief presentation will be about how museums, in combination with educators, can create spaces and opportunities that meet the needs of 21st century learners in the age of diverse media exposure and increasing rates of non-traditional learning tools. The title of this talk is Museums as Spaces for Democratic Learning. Before we go into more depth here, I'd just like to begin by introducing myself. My name is Kate Huffman, and I have been an art and art history educator for 8 years. My education background is in studio art and history. Additionally, I have an MFA from Cornell University and am a Johns Hopkins alumna of the Cultural Heritage Management Master's Program. My interest and expertise in this topic stems from years of research and development with arts and culture curriculum, with special focus on integrating the arts into interdisciplinary learning. I have used these tools in my own studio practice amongst peers and with the hundreds of students I've taught, ranging from elementary age to retired learners. To begin, some essential understanding of what museums actually offer in relation to democratic values and opportunities is important. First, museums can create a safe space for students to talk about cultural, economical, political, and historical differences. This is essential not only because of the nature of today's world, but also in relation to the fact that students are in a place in their lives where it is necessary to learn about how to interact respectfully and productively. Second, museums provide opportunities for students to engage with objects seen as valuable from a variety of places and perspectives. Students are presented with the chance to understand the tangible world and its history, which is fleeting in the age of technology. Third, museums allow students to converse with the past, present, and future in a way that the classroom doesn't allow. Administrators and educators must recognize the value of leaving the classroom space, whether physically or virtually, dependent on accessibility. Lastly, museums are a necessity in a globalized world with youth experiencing hyperexposure. It is important for our youth to learn how to navigate what they are exposed to through a clarifying lens that connects their perspective to cultural and historical ideas. This in turn will help them develop a diverse and inclusive outlook on life beyond schooling. Here are some tips for how to use museums as tools for learning, not just viewing. First, initiate intentional conversations. Make sure students understand ground rules and practice skill building in communication with their peers, as well as people and objects from various times and places. Extend the museum beyond its own walls. Utilize virtual materials whenever necessary and treat community experiences as cultural learning opportunities. Treat all students' work and ideas as if they are museum-worthy. Teach students how to put value into perspective. Teach art history cross-curricularly and creatively. There are a variety of effective ways to integrate arts and culture learning into any classroom setting effectively. Finally, introduce students to the necessity of preservation practices. It cannot be emphasized enough to students the importance of maintaining tangible and intangible heritage in a time of fleeting media dominance. Since 2020, in-person experiences and access to museums have declined significantly. Although virtual exhibitions and opportunities have grown immensely, students are in need of these experiences outside of the classroom. Current lack of funding, transportation, and experienced educators contributes to a low rate of accessibility. Institutions need to continually invest in youth programming, not just within their institutions, but in their local communities and public school districts. Many museums, cultural institutions, and public education policy developers must do better at adapting to these needs. Community engagement coordinator positions and educator roles in museum settings offer unique approaches to meeting these needs. In addition, investment in cultural development in public schools that requires student multicultural engagement in and out of the classroom that allows students to break away from their devices and experience culture and history through tangible and intangible objects and experiences in diverse settings is key to mindset growth and understanding of democratic value to inform their life beyond childhood education. Thank you.